Don't run around not knowing what to do. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and you are here with me at Brown and Confident. I am so happy for you to be clicking on this video today. I have 2 tips for people who haven't had identity theft, and I have 6 tips for people who have, because I feel like it's important to know what you should do if you have identity theft or before you even touch down and get identity theft. Identity theft can be so overwhelming, so make sure that you're listening and you stay to the end to hear all the tips that I have. Before we get into that video, I do have a giveaway going on my channel. Make sure you click the video with the blue suit. I'll have it pinned and I'll put a little picture here. Go ahead and enter the giveaway. Make sure that you are following TikTok, Instagram, you are subscribed to this YouTube channel, and also you go to my Pinterest and you follow my Pinterest, and that's how you enter into the giveaway. When you're done with all of those things, you put done in the comments of that video and you'll be entered into the giveaway. I will pick 2 people that have done all of those things to be the winner of the 2 $50 gift cards from Amazon. If you are the winner of the giveaway, I will be announcing it on May 9th under your comment that you comment done on, and I will have it in the video, so make sure you watch my whole video to see who won. The giveaway closes today, May 2nd at 12 Central Time, so make sure you're going over to my page to enter the giveaway. Okay, let's get into the 2 tips that you would want to know before you have identity theft to protect yourself. Tip number 1, make sure your passwords are something that no one can guess. That sounds very easy, but it's not. Make sure your password is at least 12 to 14 characters long, or it's a very, very, very strong password. That is important. If you don't remember anything else from this video, make sure your passwords are on lock. Tip number 2, you need to make sure that you're changing your Wi-Fi out maybe like once a year. I think it's the router part of your Wi-Fi. You would need to talk to your provider. It's Spectrum for me, but when people link up to your Wi-Fi, you have people come over to your house and they connect to your Wi-Fi. You never know what type of viruses or what they're bringing to your house. So I would just make sure that you're running some type of secured protection on your Wi-Fi. I would suggest that you run some type of screening on your Wi-Fi to make sure that you don't have any threats. And that will be my 2 tips for if you don't have identity theft. Okay, so the 6 tips I have for the person who's already experiencing identity theft. Yes, this part is for you. Don't run around not knowing what to do. I got you. Tip number 1 will be make sure you call your financial institution and report any loss or stolen money or loss of stolen cards or anything that may be missing. I know with me, it was Zelle. They were Zelling all my money out to everywhere, and I needed to call my financial institution to let them know that that was not me. The second step will be to file a police report, just to let them know I filed paperwork for mine. I wanted them to catch whoever got me. So, and then I wanted the report that I filed with my bank, I wanted that to be backed up by a police report, because they will ask you, did you file for one? So that would be my tip number 2. My tip number 3 will be keep all records of all communication, whether you're talking to the bank, whether you're filing a police report, or whether you're just looking online and you see some unusual activity. For me, it was Uber Eats, and it was them Zelling money out everywhere. I made sure I printed out everything and I kept it in a folder, just so when I filed that police report, I had everything. So you just want to make sure you keep a record of everything, because you want to have that at the end to show that this is not you. I think everybody would know this tip, But tip number 4 would be make sure you change all of your passwords. Never keep passwords the same. I would say for more than 2 months. I'm sure there's probably a standard out there. However, I would just say make sure that all of your passwords don't match. Make sure you're changing it. And like I said earlier, make sure that your characters are 12 to 14 characters long, so that'll make it hard for people to guess. If they hacked your email, that's going to be another thing, because now you have to get a whole new email, because as you're changing your passwords and as you're changing everything over, they can see what you've done, which was my problem. They had hacked all of my emails because all of my emails was linked together. Don't do that. Don't do that. And every time I changed the password, they had it. So I actually had identity theft a couple of times in one. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that. My tip number 5 would be make sure that you're monitoring your credit. After I was done with those tips, I made sure that I called the credit bureaus, all of them, TransUnion, Equifax, all of them, call all of them, put a lock on them, make sure you put a pin on them so no one can access that. Now if they already have, you will go through the process of letting them know that you didn't buy this piece of furniture, you didn't buy this house, you didn't sign for this car, and we need to figure out what to do. But if they haven't touched your credit, then make sure you go ahead and just put a lock on your credit. Every time I buy something, whether I purchase a car or anything that requires me to run my credit, I have to unlock my credit personally. I have to call, give them a PIN, and unlock it for that purchase, which I'm okay with that. I am definitely okay with that. And then my last tip is consider getting professional help. One thing that I did not do was get therapy, and I kind of wish I did. The 2 years of me going through identity theft, it was a lot on my emotions. It was a lot of stress, having to prove who you are to everybody, and knowing that someone was a perfect you and they're still out there can be kind of overwhelming. And that shouldn't be something that you have to deal with alone. And I feel like if you get professional help, whether that's someone who already have done this before and that could give you some tips and tricks, or whether that's, you know, seeking excuse me, that's seeking help from a therapist to work out your emotions and properly go through them with someone else, could be beneficial. It may have been beneficial for me because maybe I wouldn't have stayed off of social media so long, because I still had all my other platforms, but I was scared to post. I was scared to show my life. I was scared to gain control back over my life after someone took it from me. So I would suggest that if you're someone like me and even little things or anything that disrupts your day that's not in the plan, it just disturbs your whole world, I think maybe you should seek some type of help and guidance so somebody can get you back on track. There have been no way that I took 2 years from doing the things that I love. But yeah, anyway. So yes, those are my tips. And if you have any other questions or if you want to know about anything else, feel free to drop them in my box. Make sure you're entering the giveaway by going back to my first video and showing your girl some love, and I want to show you some back. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.